Hello, everybody.
Welcome back to Black Mesa, where hopefully we won't have any more technical difficulties. But we'll see. I am threatening you,
We will
game.
see.
I have installed
We will
Bioshock just in case you decide to die on me again.
Weird.
I don't like this loading bar. You see this loading bar? It
says apprehension, which is
it's like on the it's all like on the right side of my screen. I'm apprehensive about my loading bar being weird. Is that what I'm supposed to be doing?
Sure. Yeah, totally.
Oh!
All right, well, the audio works.
My gun works too. I had the test.
All
right. If I recall, I have to get into the cage, lower myself down, not die, and we'll see. Been a bit. Do I just jump here? I think
is
there
there water? The answer is no if there isn't a ladder or water.
Well, I'm supposed to get into the cage, so I assume I drop down from above.
Oh, probably. You can probably do it just by dropping from right where the crane is, yeah?
Yeah. Ooh, a crossbow.
Ooh. Crossbow. Let's go.
Look out!
I can't jump.
You have to look out. Get wrecked, fish.
I didn't even see it until it was next to me, to be honest.
That's why it's so scary.
Spooky. Hey, guns work. That's not supposed to be a thing.
Oh, but it was in Half-Life.
I saw the Mythbusters on this episode.
But did you see the Mythbusters episode on Black Mesa?
No, I missed that one.
Okay, so remember your source engine puzzle solving training.
Right. I definitely did that. Anyway, I found the staircase up. Or a staircase up.
Yeah?
Oh, it's...
I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do, though. Because there was a pretty obvious interact with me that you probably missed.
It's crazy.
Where could it be?
Where could it be?
Could it be somewhere in the area that you've just rendered safe due to the fish being dead? There you go.
Maybe it was down here.
Maybe it was down here.
I just rather know where it was.
It's all good. Dead end. Although I love that those papers are so glued to the ground that despite it being flooded, they will not detach.
Well, if you think about it, they're all wet, so they're not going to be buoyant very much because they're like absorbed all the water.
Yeah.
And so it makes sense that they're stuck there on the ground. That's a lot of crossbow darts. Should I be concerned? The door! The doors again! The doors are after me,
stand in the doorway. That was 100% your fault.
Hey, look, the doors weren't hostile for like 2 streams. Like they lulled me into being confident they wouldn't be after me anymore. Why are they so hostile? Okay, so that's where this is. That doesn't work. Wonderful.
Everything's fine.
Yeah. Anyway. Oh, this is a magazine crossbow? That's some, like, fancy technology. That's some fancy tech.
Hello, yes,
Right.
this is game.
Hello, game. This Thorn I'm trying to play. Alright. I have some news. White news.
Oh.
I found a school story that was actually about school, and it's a really good story, and it's actually kind of insane because it does everything correctly.
Wild.
The only thing I have to say about the story that's negative is that the character is a little too competent. That's it, though. Like he's a little overly competent. And that's it. Like a little too much goes too well for him in the fact that he gets left alone and doesn't get like people like jumping down his neck because he's like offended them by merely existing. So it does happen slightly.
Well, that's good.
But like,
Oh, okay.
it happens slightly, but it only happens like once. And then it gets dealt with because the school actually has authorities that care. And they actually take care of problems instead of letting them fester and burn and letting like people get away with basically murder in broad daylight. That's some like anomaly stuff. Are you sure we're not playing Stalker right now?
Yes.
Okay. I had to confirm. But the book is called Rift Warden Academy. It's rated a 4.7 on Audible, which is actually is it 4.7 or is it? It's a 4.8 on Audible, which is kind of insane because that's really high for like a book score. Because, you know, the scores are basically like super weighted towards the high end. So, gotcha. So basically, 4 is like a 1 star. Lower than a 4 is like a negative star. You know, that kind of thing. I feel like dying. There we go. The book is 4.8, which is really high on Audible, but the Goodreads score is actually a lot more like relevant to how good a book is. And it's a 4.7 on Goodreads. So it's like really highly rated. So I stumbled across it. I'm like, okay, I'll check out the ratings. It's highly rated, like really highly rated. So I checked it out, and my goodness, it was very good.
All right.
I highly recommend it. Rift Warden Academy. It has actually a very interesting like power system. Like it does like classes / like powers. In a similar way to, I'd say, like Path of Ascension, which is very good. No, I don't know how far down it's going. Now I'm scared.
Yeah, you got that there oxygen meter you got to worry about.
Yeah.
Don't die.
All right, well, I killed the monster, and I didn't die from drowning. That's nice. All right. Okay, I see where I'm. The Vorgant was hiding my route from me. We need to go that way. Once they get up here and go through there. It does appear that way. Yeah. All right. Done that. So the character in Rift Warden Academy is like a street rat, and he's not supposed to be like. Kill this guy. Oh, I saw G-Man. That was G-Man, wasn't it?
Probably.
So he's a street rat, so he's like uneducated. He's been surviving, so he has like really good survival instincts in combat. But he's like not book smart. In the story, he studies really well, hard, so he like basically doesn't get to show that side of him because it's avoided by him being, you know, a good student. Which I wish was shown more in like more information that he just doesn't know. Because if he's a street rat who's been uneducated but you fix his education immediately, it's not really a flaw, right? Like it's almost as if he wasn't street rat.
Yeah.
Ladder, would you ladder, please? There you go. Ooh.
Can't be done.
I pushed a button. I don't know if I was supposed to.
Push the button. No, you were.
Okay. So it's now a death trap. I see. What's down here?
Death trap?
So I wish like his character growth was more steady, because it was pretty abrupt. Because it's like, he's studying now, so now he's like passing his classes, except for the teacher who's rude to him, because it's not established why, other than he's a street rat and he shouldn't be there. So maybe that guy's just rude for some reason.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to talk too much more about it, other than it's a really good story. I did not time that at all. It's a good story. It's worth checking out. I can't wait for the author to continue that series, because the other series is co-authored by I don't know who primarily wrote it, but it's just not as good.
Okay.
I timed that correctly, but I just failed my jump. Whoopsie. No mansling. Have to do better. And the power system is too gamey in the other series that he wrote. Oh, I'm just kind of sad. Like, okay. No. I was too much in a hurry. I've probably talked about game power systems in books before.
Probably.
A lot, probably. But essentially, there's like critical hits, which just aren't a thing in like real life stuff. So like in games, a critical hit is like,
no, we've gone over this. We've gone over this. There are ways to do crits, but if you're having it be literal RNG,
chance. Yeah,
then it's not random.
Yeah.
It's whenever the author feels like it.
Yes. That's the problem. Is it becomes a crutch / Deus Ex Machina lever that the author can pull. And it can be used as like lazy writing, where the author just says, oh, it was a crit, instead of, oh, the character set up this thing and it worked out perfectly because they thought ahead and were smart. And they managed to defeat the enemy that was stronger than they were.
Yeah.
And critical hits, which are RNG, in stories is like an instant no. Because I would rather read about a character who's competent instead of a character who just gets elected whenever the author feels like they should.
Yeah.
What's over here? No, it's for that way. Hey! So yeah, the other series is unfortunately not so good, even though it's a really good author who can clearly write very well, because dang, Rift Warden Academy is very good. Where's that head? Oh. Where's the head crab? Oh, it's past me already because it tried to attack me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a really long reload. Ow. Anyway, there's health over here. I just wish I hadn't wasted all my shields by being a dumbass and just.
It happens.
Yeah. So, oh well. I'm looking for another new story now because I read that first one. Good. Yeah.
Gordon Freeman, it is you, isn't it? The science team has been tracking your progress with the Black Mesa security
Quick
system.
save.
Unfortunately, so has the
The
military.
NPC did not like that.
That suit of yours is full of tracking devices. Still, it's better than going naked in this place.
Oh.
It's cold in there,
That's also
so you'll
your
have
fault.
to hurry.
Oh,
It
shit.
could sap your suit power in a matter of moments. If you're bent on reaching the Lambda complex, then you'll want to keep to the older industrial areas where the security system is full of holes. It's worked for me, so far.
Vortigern speak.
There you go.
No, it's
You're
actually.
taking suit damage.
Hey, how'd you dodge that?
Medical systems engaged. Morphine administered. Minor lacerations.
Well,
You did it.
I just ran past him.
Medical attention.
There was too many Vortigons and dodging. Oh well. Loading. There was another story I was going to read. It sounds like it's right up my alley, but I don't think it is. Started it and I don't know if I want to continue it. Essentially it's called The Hedge Wizard. An apprentice wizard traveling with his master has his master die, and he takes his master's spellbook and continues on trying to learn how to do magic using the spellbook, which happens to be very unique because the spellbook just doesn't let you turn pages until you learn what's on the page that's previous. Like you open it, you have to learn that, and then once you learn that, it lets you turn the page, and then you can learn more, but you have to go like in that order. But he essentially encounters like a dungeon or like something that has like an extra planar power kind of deal. Like some sort of like weird power, and apparently, like oh well. Oh no, I can just sprint through it. And it seems like he's going to be like held at the mercy of the power or something. Like it's going to like corrupt him if he uses it too much. And that's just not what I want to read. Because I just want to read. So it's like why I don't like Warlock kind of things, because it's not his power. And if he uses it too much, then it corrupts him. But it does seem entertaining, and I might read it regardless. Even if I dislike the premise slightly. Just because it's apparently a pretty well rated book. I'm out of book right now, so don't really have too much of a choice. I might as well read things that don't like fit what I want to read perfectly.
Wait a minute. Sorry. Hold on. You're telling me that you are out of things to read.
Well, specifically things that sound really good for me to read.
That never happens. This is crazy.
It's wild. Honestly, it should be surprising because I like to read the specific niche, as I've explained before, and I have at least read minimum like 1,300 books. I have like 800 or so on Audible. If I count maybe like 80% of those, so like 700 that I've actually finished, like 100 that I have like put down permanently. Because it's something I really disliked, or like it was just not so good. And then you add together all of the like amateur author that I read, and all of the poorly translated like Chinese novels that also go along in that genre or type of genre, then it's probably at least 1,300. 1,300 stories.
That's a number.
It is quite a number. Thankfully, one of the first series I read was like all of the Witcher books. So I read all the Witcher books. So when Ciri was revealed to be the next main character, I'm like, oh, this is super cool. I wonder if it's going to cover her past, because it's really traumatic. And it makes her out to be a very strong and tough character who's been through a lot.
Freeman, right? I got a message for you. Make sure you don't.
Well, he's dead. Where did he get shot from? What the fuck? Huh?
He did.
He's dead. Yeah, okay. That's a lot of shield. Should I be concerned?
No. You have a lot of shield.
No.
Why should you be concerned when you have maximum health?
I think that I have played enough games to know that this is a very concerning situation to be.
When has there ever been
A health?
a really difficult fight immediately following you getting a bunch of health and ammo? Come on.
Come on. Yeah.
Be realistic.
Even more health? Oh no. They want me to be maxed out for this.
You picked that up?
No. I tried.
Really?
I tried. Oh, even more ammo. Not gonna be. I have no idea. Hello?
Hello.
Hello. Oh. Hey, buddy. What's that guy's name in like the, or was it the first Metal Gear where you just kind of wait and he dies of old age?
So that's Metal Gear Solid 3, and that's the end. And yeah, that's the thing you can. That's the thing you can actually do. Hey, look. Oh.
Health.
Did you get the suit power? That's suit power on the wall.
Oh, I see. You meant this. I thought you meant the health crate dropped health, which it definitely did not do. There's no suit.
Why would you expect a health crate to drop health? When has it ever done that?
I think it's done that every time since
Ever.
I've
That's
been
right.
health crate. Yes.
30%.
Nope. The chair is too powerful.
It's so powerful. My goodness. Well, that's unfortunate for that guy.
I think you want to turn the other one on instead of that one off.
Maybe. Does appear to be the case. Did I open that? Is that what that was?
You opened something? That door, maybe?
Probably. Probably that door, because there's an enemy behind. I saw you!
What? No, there's no enemies.
Dang it. Hey! This isn't nice.
Now see, this is what I did at the end.
What, you ran at him?
Okay, okay.
You ran at him and then died?
The end fight is supposed to, well, intended, I suppose you could say.
The intended solution.
They kind of nudge you into it being a sniper battle.
Hmm.
Metal Gear loves their sniper battles.
That's right.
Right?
I recall this.
However, before this point, you get thermal goggles.
Ah.
So you can see the end's heat signature when being like invisible.
Right.
And so what I did was I just used the thermal goggles, followed his footprints, snuck up behind him, and killed him with a shotgun.
Nice.
Dead.
All right. That was
Not actually dead.
Oh.
Wait, did you just reload?
I thought I saved after killing the assassins. I did not. And now I'm sad. I have to kill these guys again.
That was a not actually dead moment.
What do you mean? It was totally super
Did
dead.
the game just load itself back there, or did you quick load?
I quick load.
Yeah, you shouldn't have done that.
Did I kill him?
Yeah, nice
I think-
headshot.
Thanks.
Nice headshot. God damn.
I don't
All
think
right,
that was a
that
headshot.
went way better.
But okay. Dude, that second
that
one was
went way
definitely
better.
not a headshot.
It doesn't matter.
It was certainly a headshot. Yes, 100%.
It-
One shot, one
well, it
kill.
didn't-
That's how that works, right?
Yeah, the stealth enemy does not have the health to take a deagle.
Yeah. I
Or
didn't even
whatever
realize
revolver.
the 356. But yeah, it's a beefy round. I just shot
Yeah,
them with.
and those are like, they're in stealth suits, not armor. So,
Stealth suits
you know,
be armored.
yeah. Let's
Okay,
keep the purpose of the stealth suit, right?
Speaking
Making
of stealth suits with armor stuff,
Yeah.
there is a very unfortunate trend in the books that I tend to read. I don't know if this is you don't read all that much. Not
Not that much.
not as much as I do.
I get into one series and then want to finish that series.
Right.
I don't want to pick up multiple different things and be juggling plot lines. It's bad enough with it's bad enough with all of the Cosmere stuff.
Yeah, this is why I'm constantly like need remembering of like characters and things I have done and played, because I would just read just so much going through my mind that it's like I just need a small refresher and then usually I can pick it up real quick. It's like if I were to watch MacGyver again, I couldn't tell you a fucking thing about anything in the episode specifically until I start watching it, and then I can probably tell you most of what happens in that particular episode. But yeah, MacGyver's a good story. But anyway, back to what I was speaking about on the books. Do you know of the Curse of the Spellblade?
Nope.
All right. Well, you know a swordsman, right? Who's really skilled.
Okay.
What if they also had like really strong magic?
Yeah. So you're a Magus. All right.
Yeah, but you're also like really good at melee, so like you have no downsides.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
The Kirito.
Alright,
Sort of. Except for if Kirito was also a mage and could blast everyone like crazy. In addition to being very skilled with swords.
Yep.
So
Seems
it's
fine.
like worse than
Totally.
a Kirito.
where we taking this Freeman guy? Topside.
But yeah.
For questioning.
That unfortunately happens a lot,
Got him.
and it's not balanced out in most ways in most books.
And did they find the body?
And it's unfortunate because it's a very interesting premise, because typically you pick melee / physical or magic. And combining the two makes you way too strong.
Uh-huh.
Unless you limit it or caveat it in some way. And more books like explored the line between the two and where they could mesh well and what weaknesses they could have.
I see. Yeah.
So they just dragged me and dropped me here. Do I have my?
They did do that.
I don't have a gun. I don't know. Did they forget to double tap me? Looks like they forgot to double tap. Anyway, just gonna go up here. Never stop sneaking.
Never stop.
Zombies. Are they gonna just toss my junk in there afterwards and be like, oh no, we got him? Or the door just opened. That's nice. I have a crowbar again. Yes, saved, chat. We have a crowbar. We have the ultimate weapon now.
Yeah, that works. Now, do you go up though, or